They put things in boxes, they take care of things, they're the ones that round everybody up and make things happen, and they're action oriented. And in a lot of ways, that comes from a deep-seated belief that loss of control is scary, that they're the only ones that they can rely on, right? Because that's been proven to them throughout their lives. And so they fall into that belief, right? And then the action kind of ensues from there. And so these kind of dynamics don't just show up in childhood. Obviously, they carry into our partnerships. And for a lot of us, we are attracted to the quote unquote opposite, right? So whether that's in attachment styles, whether that's in over functioning, we tend to be drawn to what's different. And so
I think the over functioner finds her cape with an under functioner
yes,
until they
totally.
until they realize that they don't want to do this anymore, and then
Yeah.
of course it's not a cape, it's kryptonite. But and then the under functioner like me, who grew up not doing any chores, any laundry, the youngest, very taken care of. My brother was forced to go to work with my parents, and I got to go outside and play, right? That was me. And so the under functioner is used to being taken care of. Mm-hmm. And so that dynamic can be attractive in the beginning until people realize that this is repeating an unhealthy pattern.
And it's
right?
parentified, right? And so what usually ends up happening is, especially with under and over functioning, it starts to take on a parental kind of vibe, right? So the over functioner feels like the parent, the under functioner feels like the kid. And for both parties, that's not attractive, right? Because we're not meant to sleep with our offspring. And so it really starts to kill eros. But I see this happen so often unconsciously in partnerships. And so John and I really tackled it. We tried, at least, and continue to try in a very conscious way, because we know the outcome of it. We see what happens to our relationship when we kind of allow ourselves to be in those dynamics. And listen, it's what feels natural for us. So we fall back into it consistently. And then we have to talk about it. And then we have to bring it out again and put it on the table and inspect it and own our part. And what can I do to change this, right? It doesn't necessarily go away.
Yeah, but you know what's a great sign is, because when you work on this and you really kind of change from the inside out, what you used to be attracted to kind of repels you.
Totally.
So if what I was, being taken care of used to be attractive to me, but now it could feel smothering. Yeah. It could be activating for me, because if I start to see her like my mom, it's a total turn off, right? When it used to be a turn on. So it's actually proof that people are growing, is what you used to be attracted to now kind of repels you. And so her taking care of me might have been what she